Well, and you saw a bit of that in the third where they started to put the pressure on a little bit, and we started to spend some time in our zone. But I liked again the way we came out, and other than the first shift, obviously getting scored on, but we responded. We had lots of time, obviously, responded right away with that, and we had some real quality chances early in that game that we just couldn't put away. They did block a lot of shots as well, but we had some good zone time and some real good looks, and we're able to stick with it.
Jack Campbell picked a really bad time to start playing like Jack Campbell should have started playing. So he really played well tonight, and did that cause any frustration on the guys' part? Or?
Well, I don't know if frustration would be the right word. I think he was a highly touted guy that's had a rough start to his career, but he's a talented young guy, and goalies take a long time. But our guys, like I said, I give them full credit for sticking with it. Obviously, there were lots of opportunities that we could have capitalized on that probably would have obviously eased things a little bit. But you know what? We stuck with it, and guys are full marks for it.
What does a guy like having Nate Gennon have? What kind of effect does he have on the team, having a veteran like that playing on defense?
Huge presence in the dressing room, on the bench, and then obviously his play on the ice. Nice to see him. He had 2 points tonight. He's not a point-producing guy, but he plays the right way, and we've been able to use him on the second unit power play at times and get him quality ice with whoever he's playing with. Is kind of what we're looking at, of trying to let him groom, whether it's Satteroff, whether it's a Gertson, whether it's any of the younger guys, and then obviously he plays the key minutes, the hard minutes, as does a guy like Matt Clark.
Do you have to coach a little differently 3-on-3? I mean, having Mikko back obviously adds to your options there, but it's almost a different game, isn't it?
Well, it definitely. I mean, we talked the other night about Street being back, and I still, he's not in game shape yet. I tried to play him into it tonight with the amount of minutes he played, but obviously Mikko coming back, he knew he was only going up for 3, and he's got a great perspective on things and mentality. He loves being on the ice, and he's how many times has he done that for us? Scored those big goals.
Yeah, I know.
You've shown that you're not afraid to start a goalie 2 days in a row. Within 24 hours sometimes even. Is that something they appreciate whenever they have that opportunity to show how well they're playing, that you continue to have that opportunity?
Well, it's a unique situation, obviously having 3 goalies right now. That wasn't how we had drawn it up, but with the injuries and sickness that went through the team, Spencer's come in and played very well. Generally, whenever a goalie has a shutout, you go back with them. You give him the opportunity to keep the net, and that was the situation there. Originally, if we laid it out on paper, we were going to start Reto today, but with the way Spencer played last night, you give him the net back and let him try to keep it.
That builds some confidence for him.
Yeah.
One last thing, it just seemed like after Mikko scored the goal, the celebration, it's kind of nice to see the guys have a lot of spirit at this time of the year.
Well, it is. I mean, that's the one thing that with our group at times, depending who we've had here, that we've lacked some emotion and some intensity that plays into your inconsistencies. But for the last 4 games, and even prior to that, like I said the other night, when we were even losing some, we played some real good games leading up to it. You just didn't get the results you wanted, so you're waiting for that to break through. Now it's broken through a bit, and we're doing a lot of the little things that we didn't do consistently on an early basis that are giving us a chance.